Greetings, Insomniacs. Haven't seen you in a while. This is Mr. Lobo with your weekly announcement, and we are riding high off of our brand new episode, The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, which is being authored as a DVD, or excuse me, as a Blu-ray. The backers will be getting a DVD as well. And, of course, an autographed note from Mr. Lobo. So thank you for backing The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, but now that it's all finished, because we added a whole bunch of more stuff to it, there's an animated commercial from Mr. Lobo in there. And Aaron added some extra interstitial material.
Yeah. Travolta hawking Honda motorcycle.
So if you've only saw it at our live stream, then you haven't seen it at all. Actually, you know, a lot of the reviews that we're getting back, we're getting overwhelming positive response about our wraparounds for that episode. There seems the consensus is the movie's cringy and hard to watch, but the R bits are extra funny, which I think is the best. That's what we're there for. We did a lot more for that movie than that movie did for us, Aaron.
Yeah.
And Aaron did some, I would say, improvements on the movie.
There's a few new surprises in the movie.
So if you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a treat and go to either our Roku channel and watch The Boy in the Plastic Bubble episode of Cinema Insomnia. You can go to osi74.com and watch The Boy in the Plastic Bubble episode in our Saturday sleepovers category. What is that, season 6, Cinema Insomnia? OSI season 6.
Yeah.
And
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube. And man, things are cooking on YouTube. Did they offer us partner?
Yes, they did.
Why?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we'll take it.
Not even 100% sure what it means, but we are apparently partner on YouTube.
Partner?
Yeah.
So yes, so we're YouTube partners now. So if you don't have a Roku or don't want to go to our website, you want a ubiquitous way to watch Cinema Insomnia. Not all the episodes are there.
No, it's like 73, I think.
73 of them, and some of them have been slightly altered to be acceptable for YouTube. But if that's how you want to watch us, we got them there for you. So Boy in the Plastic Bubble episode, if you like John Travolta movies, you'll hate this.
If you don't like John Travolta movies,
you'll hate this. But you'll love us. Yeah. You'll love what we did with it. All right. So this week is, again, apologize for missing Monday and Wednesday with the live portion. We did, thanks to John and Melody, we did stream some Mr. Lobo goodness for you. We showed a classic Cinema Insomnia episode on Monday. And of course, they served you up something nice on Wednesday. But unfortunately, or fortunately, or unfortunately, I had some family business to attend to. But this weekend, we will be back for Saturday. We should have some guests in the studio. We have some guests coming in from out of town. We're going to have some fun on Friday. And then we're going to bring that fun here to the studio on Saturday. And our guests are John Dimes and Rick, and Rob, Floyd, and Phyllis from Monster Fest. And I don't know why I said it so cautiously, but Rob, Floyd, and Phyllis from Monster Fest. I was thinking, Monster Fest, when is that happening soon?
That was me earlier.
Yeah.
Flying into a panic.
October
we can't do a show
7th,
this
I
weekend.
believe, Monster Fest. But they're the architects of Monster Fest. They also have the world's best Rocky Horror cast down there in Norfolk at the Narrow Theater.
Which you've been in.
I was in the cast. Yeah. I'm in the cast. I'm one of the criminologists. And John Dimes is another criminologist. They've got a revolving door of top-tier criminologists. The Crim Reapers, as we like to call ourselves. So, so that's fun. They're going to be here. We have some brand new wireless microphones paid for by you, the fans. Not microphones, wireless headphones, wireless earpieces that we're going to try and see if that makes it easier to have guests in the studio, because we're getting a lot of, what is that, echo feedback?
Yeah.
What is that called?
I think it's feedback.
Just feedback.
That you've been getting
you're hearing it back into the microphones.
Yeah, when you guys are sitting at the computer.
So hopefully there'll be a way to where we can all enjoy the stream. We can all hear the stream. You can all hear us. and there won't be all that weird, whatever that is. But, Mr. Lobo's getting into the sort of like wizened, older uncle, father, teacher-y role here. This is the later stage of my career as a host. And I think that I'm thinking a lot about the new generation. I'm thinking a lot about the Insomniacs coming up, Who's going to take over when I get so old? Who's going to turn the thermostat down for Mr. Lobo, or set the clock on the VCR?
So are we starting a contest to find the new Mr. Lobo? like another show we know
of? So far, I think Edie's in the lead for the next Mr. Lobo. Although we already have another Sally ready to go with Beatrix. Although I would say Vivi's got some game with that baseball bat. She's ready to go smash the Harbinger with that baseball bat. But we got these kids coming up into this inexplicably. And I did a little bit of a search. I'm like, live action content for 9 to 12-year-olds. Gosh, what an abysmal pool of entertainment that is.
The correct answer is nope.
Yeah, no, they're either recommending stuff that I watched when I was a kid, which was good stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's nothing that has nothing real current. And it's not a wonder that all these kids are just watching these man babies play Minecraft on YouTube. That's their source of entertainment.
Yeah.
Because there isn't really a lot of good, intelligent, I hate to use the word content, just shows for 9 to 12-year-olds. And I think that's why they're finding Cinema Insomnia, even though we're I always think of us as being PG-14-ish. But, we got kids watching, so we're doing a show just for them, and that is Giant Monster Air-Sea Battle Superturtle Meets Shovelface. It is the spiritual successor of our Superturtle Destroys the Universe episode.
And Super Monster.
And Gamera Super
like a
Monster.
trilogy.
Yeah, we've got kind of a thread with all of those. It's interesting, though, when I was looking at some of the older episodes, it's like, wow, so many of them kind of just weirdly weave into each other. Even there's stuff in Dick Tracy Meets Gruesome that ties into Super Monster, which ties into Super Turtle. It's really interesting. The world's slowest game as far as building a universe across a show.
Yeah.
Do like a sequel 17 years later. We did that with Rad Abrams too, where we did a sequel to the Rad Abrams commercials like 17 years after the fact. Anyhow, so if you are interested in helping us for the children make a special Cinema Insomnia episode, giant monster focused episode, please join us on cinemainsomnia.com/pre-orders and become an associate producer. You'll get the Blu-ray before everybody else. You'll get a special DVD of it that is unavailable. You'll get Mr. Lobo's autograph, and you get your name in the credits as an associate producer of Cinema Insomnia and in the IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, which is a word that makes you Big Shot, officially, Hollywood Big Shot. We have a similar thing with the episode that we are wrapping up. Well, wrapping up is generous, but we're in the home stretch with Ghastly Love of Johnny X. We have a complete sequence that needs to be filmed and a lot of B-roll stuff. But this is going to be another epic episode. Ghastly Love of Johnny X is a 2012 movie shot on Kodak Plus X black and white film. Beautiful to look at. Great musical, lots of fun. Imagine Teenagers from Outer Space as a musical, and you're getting kind of close.
Wasn't the last movie ever shot on film?
Yes, the last movie ever shot on that particular film stopped. And one of the last movies to be distributed on film, just in general.
Yeah.
It's kind of exciting to be part of that history of that film. Paul Bonnell, the director of that movie, flew himself out here with his fiancée, now wife, to be in the episode. They both are hilarious, by the way. And I marry them. I don't marry them. We're not a throuple. But I perform the ceremony. I solemnize their wedding ceremony as part of the intermission of the episode. So not only do we get a newer, better movie, we get a wedding happening in the episode, and it's shot at the Shankweiler Drive-In, and they let us just film all over that wonderful drive-in. So there's a lot of production value in the episode. There's a lot of things I don't want to tell you about, but there's some big surprises too. And we have the Blu-ray release. The Blu-ray release. There's not another Blu-ray release right now. Limited to 100 pieces for the time being. So if you want the Ghastly Love of Johnny X on Blu-ray, buy the Cinema Insomnia version, and as a secondary disc, instead of the DVDs that we normally send out with the backer version, you will be getting a Blu-ray of just the movie, and there'll be some bonus features as well.
Yeah.
So this will be similar to what we did with Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. So and you'll be getting they're gone. I don't know what Dixie I don't know what Dixie did with them. Took them from his mittens.
The Ghastly
scope. Ghastly scope glasses, signed by Paul Bunnell, which I think is right over here somewhere. These are the ones we used in the episode. These are all chewed up. Rained on and chewed up. But these are the Ghastly Scope gogs. You'll be getting a pair of these that are signed by the director while supplies last. What?
Something else while you mentioned Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
Yeah.
Just to throw out a congratulations to that movie's director, Lee. His new movie just got a wide release in theaters in Canada.
Lee, the mob's film.
Yeah. Enter the Drag Dragon.
Enter the Drag Dragon, which we talked about. I think we were the first show to talk about that movie.
Yeah.
Because he was barely into making it.
Yeah.
When we interviewed him for our episode.
Because I remember we wanted to show a trailer, but he hadn't shot much yet, so he didn't have a trailer.
There wasn't a trailer. Yeah. So I think we scooped the world on the existence of the Enter the Drag Dragon movie from the director of Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. So that movie is now getting a wider release and picked up by a chain of theaters in Canada.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Congratulations, Lee.
Yeah.
We knew you win. Okay, here we go. So we talked about that one. If you wanna, the Ghastly Love of Johnny X. If you want that Blu-ray, if you want to be an associate producer, you can jump on cinemainsomnia.com/pre-orders, and if you go to what?
Or cinemainsomnia.com/JohnnyX. Go straight to the listing for Ghastly Love of Johnny X.
Yeah, Ghastly Love of Johnny X. And if you've missed our pre-orders, or just want something to look at while you're waiting for your pre-orders, we have a wide array of Blu-rays now. I think there's 8 or 9 Cinema Insomnia episodes on Blu-ray at the
Boy in the Plastic Bubbles, the 11th
price yet. What?
Boy in the Plastic Bubbles, our 11th Blu-ray.
Is our 11th?
Yeah.
Wow. So, which is being authored now.
Yep.
So, Boy in the Plastic Bubble will be coming soon for our backers on that. But that's exciting that, like I said, we have so many, and these episodes we've been making in here are just the best episodes we've ever made. I think the show's just getting better and better. Great time to be a Insomniac. And speaking of Aaron's hard work, Aaron is about 2/3 of the way to his goal.
Yeah.
When we were filming Ghastly Love of Johnny X, Aaron's car window went kablooey somehow, and he has a convertible, and the rain was getting into his car, and it was just a mess. So he started a GoFundMe for his car, and since Mr. Lobo's partially responsible,
and the car is featured in the Johnny X episode.
The car is featured in the Johnny X episode. We use the car in the production of the episode.
Yeah.
Which is why we need to get the top down. Long story.
Yeah.
It'll be in my memoir. Anyhow, Aaron's about 2/3 away from his goal. So if you
the way to the goal.
2/3 of the way to his goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying from the goal, like we were on.
Oh no.
Yeah. We're closer than
the way to the goal.
Yeah.
To fix his car. So go to GoFundMe.com/fix-Aaron's-car. and you know, throw a couple of bucks at it if you appreciate all the hard work that Aaron does, you know, or if you just want to help produce the episode, because it's kind of in with the cost of producing our most ambitious, I say it every time, our most ambitious episode yet.
And we still have at least one shot left with the car that we have to get.
We need more with the car. John Dimes is going to be in the studio this weekend, which I'm very excited about. John is... Cinema Insomnia fans probably saw him in 2 different episodes. He has a smaller role in I Bury the Living as one of the horror hosts that end up being stuck with the voodoo pin stuff with the board. But he has a really strong role. He actually steals the whole episode. The Haunted House special.
So funny in that.
Which I think we were going to show that tonight in John's honor, since he's coming to see us this weekend.
Are we showing it tonight, or are we showing it on Saturday with him?
Oh, yeah, not tonight. Not tonight. Saturday night, folks. I'm sorry. Saturday night, we're doing our usual stream in Twitch, cinemainsomnia.com/Twitch. Please subscribe and follow. Thank you. John Dimes is going to be in the studio. He plays Dr. in the Haunted House special, he plays Professor X Exorcist. And in as his career as a horror movie host, you know him as Dr. Sarcophagi. And we have to plan the big actual Lobo Sarcophagi crossover. Maybe that's something we'll talk about this weekend.
And something else other thing you can see him in on OSI 74.
Yes.
He's got his one episode from Zombie TV, You Better Watch It.
Oh, yeah.
And then he has Dr. Sarcophagi's Fright Gallery, which I think we've got 4 or 5 episodes
Yes, and a lot of his animations and stuff, too.
Well, yeah, and Fright Gallery, some animated, some live action.
Yeah, and John
he's
Dimes...
got some shorts.
John Dimes is also Admiral Snack Bar.
Oh, yeah.
John Dimes is an animator.
He died!
Yeah, he's got a...
That character sort of gave us the Harbinger.
So Admiral Snack Bar is only seen in animations because he's dead before before his first appearance. So,
he's also in our Christmas Carol episode.
Yes.
As an action figure.
As an action figure. But John Dimes did the animations and the voice in the bumpers that advertised Admiral Snack Bar. So yeah, that's another John Dimesism. Oh, and he's Nick Furry.
Oh, yeah.
In the Visitants episode.
Yeah.
But he's in the family. I'd love to get more John in here because he's just one of the funniest guys I've ever met. But anyhow, he's a writer, he's an animator, he's a performer. He can do it all. He can sing. Maybe he'll let us put his song in the kids episode or something. Because that's a great song. We could Gula Go-Go it up in here, maybe.
That'd be funny.
Anyhow, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We haven't even started shooting that episode.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we're at the Haunted House episode. Join us this weekend. We'll watch it together on Twitch. I know a lot of you are kind of afraid of Twitch. Don't be afraid of Twitch. You can watch it on your phone. I think you can cast it to your TV in some way.
Yeah.
Some people do. If you have Amazon, I think it's easier.
And I think certain devices will let you actually just have a Twitch app on your TV. I think maybe like the Xbox or the PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
I think you can just play Twitch on there.
Yeah, I know like the Twitch, you can, the Switch rather.
Yeah,
the Nintendo Switch. You can Twitch on your Switch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So don't be afraid of it. Ask a 12-year-old to help you if you can't get on Twitch. I think you'd like the live interaction. If you enjoy these announcements, you'll like the live interaction of Twitch. So speaking of tonight is Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday night we have one of our over-the-air affiliates, our growing list of over-the-air affiliates. This is PMN1. They have several, PMN2, PMN3, but this is PMN1, which is channel 187 on your cable box, I'm assuming, or your smart TV. I don't know how that works anymore. But Charter 187, PMN1, is a public television station. in Kalamazoo. Tonight they're showing Horror Hotel, Cinema Insomnia's Horror Hotel. Tonight at midnight, which is Friday technically, but late tonight. And then on CMN TV this weekend, Saturday night at midnight, or technically Sunday morning, but Saturday night, midnight, they're showing on CMN TV, channel 18 in Oakland County, Michigan. They're showing Night of the Living Dead, Cinema, Mr. Lobo hosting Night of the Living Dead. And then of course, on our throwback station in Buffalo, WBXZ, 56.4, throwback TV. They're showing Vampire Hunters Club, Saturday night, 10 p.m. Good time slot there. That's not an episode that airs a lot.
Yeah.
So that's one that's the first appearance of Countess Blood Sugar.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty exciting for her. I mean, for us. All right, so we talked about the Roku. You can watch John Dimes on there, but you can also watch Something Suave Theater. We have a new episode of that. We have a new episode of Space Angel, a couple new episodes of Space Angel, a new episode of It's Cartoon Time, and then, of course, Captain Isotope and the Enemy of Space, a new episode of that as well. Yeah. A lot of you don't know about the Roku channel. It's OSI 74. Just look it up, OSI space 74 on in your channel store. Go to the channel store and just and search for it. Don't get confused because there's an actual Roku channel, but you need to just get on your Roku box and search for our channel. Roku has their own channel too. Boy, what a mess. Anyhow, there's that.
And a lot of Roku devices, if you just go to the search and type in OSI-74, it brings up the shortcut to downloading it from their app store.
Okay, that's good. I think you can do it from the website too, where it'll add it to add it to your Roku box from their website.
Yeah, if you're signed up to the website with the same email address that you set up your Roku, that'll work.
But we don't talk about the Roku. We almost take it as read sometimes, but there are new people all the time, and we want to make sure you know. So we're on your PBS stations over the air. We're on your internet. We're on your Roku. We're on your YouTube. What more do you want? What do we got to do? What rock are you hiding under to where you're not getting your Cinema Insomnia fix?
Need to buy a Super Bowl ad.
We need to do some better promotion. That's on us. We haven't done our due diligence.
So we're starting the crowdfund for $10 million to buy a 1-minute Super Bowl spot.
That's right.
Good use of money.
So I guess that's all for now. I can't think of anything else. Join us Saturday night, of course, for our haunted house special and a bunch of surprises. That's 10 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. CinemaInsomnia.com/Twitch. And I guess that's it for now. And next week, all our usual nonsense forever until we die. On that happy note, see you Saturday.